kill all that right now. Like at this moment, stop.
Hello guys, my name is COCABOB and I'm a Challenger 1200 LP peak, top 20 U player, and the best draw player in the universe. As most of you flops already know, the season riot decided to reset ranked in the middle of the season to keep you bitches addicted to this garbage more. This means that in the last days before the reset all elite players crawl back to their basements and start playing 30 games a day. It was my last promo game on my second account called Oh My God Gaga I Love You and everyone there was at least master tier but it looked like an insane asylum. On top of that, I had wrong ruined page but it didn't really matter. In that game I went Ghost and Cosmic Drive third to run away from Strags faster. I call this build Quick Feet. Let's get into the game. Period. The game starts with Warwick pinging to invade but then he just recalls and Alistar starts sweeping the ward and Senna was like bitch no and for some reason the cow decides to flash into 3 people and instantly gets slurped to death. I go leash my doggy and I was like he's dancing so cute but back then I didn't know this monster would go almost 30 deaths. Anyways, me and Senna had a good matchup and I was expecting a boring scaling lane but she's like that bush is so juicy let me check it and of course there's a cow so this bitch almost dies but then I ghost and start tickling Ash's ass but and didn't like it but for some reason Warwick appeared right behind her so we snatched both of their wigs. I get a lot of farm and juicy platitudes but then I get non-stop spam notifications about my teammates' tragic deaths.
Oh my god! You just got slayed.
I was like okay if they are doing some fiesta there I should be alone at bottom. But unfortunately this homophobic Ash was stinking a bit extra today and not only that, but she brought her mystical tree too since clearly she can't handle me on the After murdering me she decided to come out and all chat. She admitted that she's gay and has a kink for femboys so after I come back I call Millie Bobby Brown to execute this bitch and get a juicy shutdown.
You have a car.
I look at the map and notice that something extraordinary is happening there. I just came back to lane and my Senna was already being fisted. I tried to save her ass but at least homophobe was forced to flash out and I chased the bitch and timed my Q right before her ulti so her kinky bussy gets satisfied. Some time passes and I promise to give some treats to my pink Spitz if we kill Ash.
Aux input mode. You have a car. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Right after we go snatch everyone's wigs on Drake. I could barely catch my breath but my Spitz smelled some crack and had to go die in enemy jungle for the 10th time at that point. But don't worry, the fiesta continues.
Aux input mode. You have a car. The Bluetooth device is ready to fire.
Another Drake spawns and we go fight it and I was too scared we would flop but enemy Malphite was a girly pop too just like my Warwick and the bitch goes right into the wall so we just slay the rest of them.
Aux input mode.
My pussy felt extra juicy and I decided to assassinate the innocent cow and I guess he had a kink for femboys too and was glad I scored on him and right after this I moved my camera to Riven and witnessed the following.
Wait a minute, hold on. No, I said no. You can kill all that right now. Like at this moment, stop.
Not only that, the rest of the girlies had to flop too. Senna and my Spitz got smacked and I wanted to prevent this animal cruelty but this happened.
Music play mode. Battery is low. Please recharge in time.
Anyways, I sneezed on Alistar and got the kill. I guess this place was cursed since my pink dog kept coming back there and bite people for no reason at all but I guess it was okay since I slurp every homophobe in the area plus girly pop Riven teleports to help us snatch their wigs. She went split mid lane right after this but pussy lip Sandra's wig got stuck in the middle of the bush and I had to help her out. The bitch was hopeless so I tried to kite those femboy lovers to buy my strategist Riven some more time while she was getting inhibitor.
霸占抖音的3首宝藏歌曲，第2首温馨，敢不敢留下你的星座？
Wait a minute, hold on.
Anyways, I already get the Rabada see Slay Cap go mid lane to end the game period.
Yes, Gaga, you look so great.
Fica da minha próxima.
After the first sim attempt, my Sena skinny dodges Ash's wireless dildo and we notice that Riven teleported into 5 people 10 kilometers away from us, so I turn on the radio mode and suck 3 people in with my ultimate mode.
The radio mode of the Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
This fight was a complete disaster as I had no one to peel and Rivenusi died too quickly. We were left 2 versus 1 against Kinky Ash and I flashed on top of her bussy and squirt once more. At this point I noticed that something was off and I felt like we were missing out on someone in this fight, but then I noticed my pink Spitz was feeling extra smart today and tried to scratch the Nexus with his 2.1 attack damage per auto. At this point mommy Seraphine was really angry and I sell my boots for dead man's poop for that extra protection from homophobia. We go for the final fight and I get Ash ulted, but enemies just let me stay like this for 5 seconds, so I suck them all in and end the game period.
Music play mode. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Thank you for watching sisters, and don't forget to slurp those like and subscribe buttons, and follow me on my Twitch as I do some juicy streamussies there. Love you flops!